Hope everybody's having a good day today. Today is day 2 of my week's vacation, which I love it. If I don't want to do anything today, I'm not going to. Well, Mother Nature's helping with that, with the rain we're having today. I want to talk about a topic today that a lot of people, well, more and more people's coming out. But for decades, it was taboo. And that's Israel. Israel acts like we owe them. No. We rescued you. If the United States would not have gotten involved in Europe, what would your outcome be today? Let's say the United States only said, now we're only going to concentrate on Japan because, well, that's who bombed Pearl Harbor. Adolf Hitler didn't. Now, I understand Adolf, after Japan bombed Pearl Harbor, he declared war on the United States. I get that. But what if the United States said, good luck crossing the Atlantic Ocean. We're going to shoot all your stuff down. Like it would be today. That's why countries don't try to come and invade us. You'd be dead in the middle of the Pacific or the Atlantic. You wouldn't make it. So let's say the United States said, we're just going to focus on the Pacific War. You got to remember, England was our number one enemy for a long time. If it wasn't for the United States coming in World War I, and definitely World War II, they'd be under German control. But let's say, okay, the United States, I'm kind of getting out there, sorry about that. We only focus on Japan, the ones that physically attacked us. And we never went into Berlin. What would have happened to the Jewish people in Europe? You wouldn't be here. And this is going to sound a little bad, I get it. Because I don't hate nobody. I don't want to see a genocide from, I don't care if you're Muslim and I'm a Christian. When you die, that's, you got to answer to God on that one, not me. I've said this in the past. I'm carrying my own cross. I'm not carrying yours too. We rescued you. And today you act like we owe you. We don't owe you nothing. Israel's getting so out of hand that at times I have to remind myself, all right, that's a little extreme, but like, oh my God, maybe Adolf was right about them. I mean, there's a reason they've been kicked out of, hundreds of countries throughout history. At what point in history are they going to say, all right, we got to stop being assholes. We have to stop being selfish. The reason the world doesn't like you is because you think you're God's chosen people. No, you're not. If you was God's chosen people, millions of you would not have died in World War II in prison camps and in the ovens. God didn't come to rescue you. I mean, it's so clear to understand why you deny Jesus. I don't want to make this religious, but a spade's a spade. If you would have recognized Jesus, maybe you wouldn't be doing what you're doing. Maybe you wouldn't have died in those ovens or being starved to death in the concentration camps in Germany. What are you going to say? You have no argument. The United States people is getting fed up with Israel. Recognize I'm not saying Jewish people. I'm talking about the Israeli government. Are there good Jews? Of course. There are good Jewish people out there. And from what I'm understanding, a lot of them don't like Benjamin Netanyahu. And I understand why. You bomb all your neighbors, and you wonder why they don't like you? What a weird people running that government. I'm going to tell you straight up what I think. I think that's Satan. The great deceiver is Satan. And he's taken over a lot, not all, but a lot of the people in power in Israel. They're doing the work of Satan. They are. I've had enough of them. The American people should not have to pay because Israel wants to take over the Middle East. What was Iran doing that was so bad to us? All right, let me get a little baseline of what I think. I'm British, England, and German descent. My family on my mom's dad's side has been here since the early 1700s. We have to start establishing, and I wish the government would address this. How long do you have to be a citizen, your family has to be a citizen of the United States before you give up? Oh, I'm German, I'm British, I'm French, I don't care, African even. If your ancestors, if you're black and you've been here since the 1600, whatever that special date, that 1610, I don't know what it is, I could care less. But if they've been here that long, they're not Africans anymore. Just like my ancestors have been here since the early 1700s. They came from Germany, England, wherever it came. I know there's a graveyard in western Pennsylvania where my grandfather's parents, their ancestors settled. God, they went there. I'll never forget there. Good God, what they do, come on the second wave from the Mayflower? I mean, we're talking a long time. I'm just an American, and that's all I care about. I don't give two fucks about England. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't give two fucks about Germany. I'm sorry, but I don't. I'm an American. And I want the American people, I don't care if you're black, I don't care if you're white. You know, there's a lot of Hispanics been here for generations too. You're an American. We matter, not the world. And I know what it is. You know what it is. Two things: industry and military. Excuse me. The military industrial complex. This is not a nation of arms dealers. At least it shouldn't be. And for you motherfuckers that closed the factories here and moved them to cheaper places, I think, personally, you, your kids, your parents, if you are a big business owner and you claim to be American, but everything, it's assembled here. But everything that's made is in fucking China? Mexico? You're lucky I'm not president. Pack your fucking bags, motherfucker. You're going to wherever you close that factory. You're going there. Now, wherever you want to live, and the rest of the world is up to that country that allowed your business to come there. But you ain't fucking coming back here for no reason whatsoever. None. Unless you close that factory and bring it back to the United States. Then come back in. Come on back in, traitor. We will remember you as a fucking traitor. Now you have a chance to redeem yourself. But as of right now, you're a fucking traitor. The United States needs to look out for number one. Number one. That's it. But you don't think all the other countries in the world do the same thing? It's okay for them to look out to be number one? The great melting pot doesn't mean... It means you come here, motherfucker. And you melt into us. We don't melt into you. If you are not a benefit to the United States people and its government and its country, you got to fucking go. Even if your ancestors been here as long as mine or longer, and you moved a factory to a fucking foreign country for greed, you got to go. Israel, you're lucky I'm not the president of the United States. I wouldn't nuke you. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't bomb you. I just end all relations. And that's what we need to do. Trump's not going to do it. He's bought and paid for. But whoever has got an idea in their mind of running for president in 2028, I hope you are to the point, like I am, and a mass majority of Americans on right and left side of the aisle, we're done with Israel. We can't stand them. They're selfish people. And we don't owe you. You owe us. We rescued you. You did not rescue us. Let's get that straight, Israel. Benjamin Netanyahu, who's actually Polish. All right, let me ask you something. Jesus wasn't white. His apostles weren't white. They looked Middle Eastern because, that's the part of the fucking country they lived in, the world they lived in. How the hell did we get all these fucking people that call themselves Jewish that look as white as you and me? You're not Jewish by blood. You chose it like somebody who may have been brought up in a Protestant family and I think I'm going to follow Catholicism. That's what I believe. If you look like me, you're not Jewish. You just chose it. Or Satan chose you.